Welcome to my writing and publishing tips. This week we're focusing on the writer's diet. Do writers need a diet? Yes, we do. We do need a diet. Coffee and donuts is not going to do it all for us. Although coffee is good for your brain and donuts does give you glucose for your brain, you need a better diet than that when writing. Having a healthier diet or having brain healthy foods added to your diet will help you with the following that you see here. Easier to organize your thoughts, it leads to faster writing, clear mentality, prevents indecisiveness, brighter disposition, better focus, better stress management. And we all know less stress helps us prevent writer's block. And I spoke about that in my last video. Here are the 8 foods that I have selected. Although there's so many more great foods out there that you can add to your diet that I did not put on this list. If I was to put all the foods that I would want on here, it would be a lot. We'd be here all day. So here are the 8 foods. Hibiscus, fish, or omega-3 for people who don't like to eat fish, they can get omega-3 supplements. Eggs, yerba mate, or I just call it mate. Spinach, lentils, walnuts, and broccoli. So here are the 8 foods that we're going to be discussing. Maybe later on I will go into some more, but these are the 8 foods that we'll be discussing in this video. Hibiscus. My family's from Trinidad, so hibiscus is kind of a common thing for us. You can drink it as a tea, you can make a juice out of it. It's really great for your overall health. It does a lot of great things for you. Actually, I wouldn't have enough time to really go into how great it is, but you can look it up for yourself. If you're interested in learning how to make a hibiscus juice, just email me. So hibiscus is not really a brain food. I chose it because it's great for high blood pressure, and when your blood pressure is out of balance, it does affect your brain. So I felt that high blood pressure is kind of a common thing, especially in the US. So having hibiscus in your diet to me is important. Whether you have high blood pressure or not, it's important to help you keep yourself healthy and balanced. It's good for so keeping your blood pressure balanced is not only good for you to save your life, but it's good for your mental health. Hibiscus also is a great anti-ager. Now that's a bonus I'm giving you. I make my own skincare products. I make my own clay and herb soaps, and I actually put hibiscus in my soaps, and I put it in my face mask. I use it. I love it. You see a difference immediately. Hibiscus is an amazing, amazing flower. So hibiscus is the first one. Fish and omega-3. So those of you who don't like to eat fish, omega-3 supplements is the other way to go. And they have some that don't give the fishy aftertaste. So if you don't want to eat the fish, get the omega-3 oil supplements. You need it for your brain. Your brain really does need it. So it's a brain booster, memory enhancer, and it's also great for building lean muscle. So just something to think about. Fish is not that bad. Eggs. Eggs is great. They actually did a study and found out people who eat eggs in the morning tend to lose more weight when dieting. So I don't know what all the connections are. That's just what I was told. But what I've researched is eggs are good it's a brain booster. It helps you to stay focused, and it gives you better memory. So eggs is something you really want to add to your diet. If you have high cholesterol, then it's okay. You don't have to have eggs. There's 7 other things out there on this list that you can eat. And actually, if you just do a little research, you'll find a lot more things that you can take that will help your brain and not affect your cholesterol. Yerba Mate, or I just call it mate. Um, I've been drinking this for a few years. A close friend introduced it to me, and I am so grateful to her for introducing it to me because it it's a great tea. It's from South America. The natives in South America drink it out of a gourd. They fill it with the tea. The tea leaves are they're cut and shifted, so they fill it with the tea leaves. They have this spoon that has like a strainer at the end. It's like a spoon and a straw in one, and you fill it with not boiling water. You just very hot water, and you add sugar, and you sit in a circle with some close friends, and you pass that around, and you just socialize. It's actually fun to do. Other than that, at home, just focus on writing because that would not help us to write being in a group drinking mate like that all day. You can just take a teaspoon, put it in a teacup, put hot water, not boiling, hot water on top, over it, and strain it. Add your sweetener and enjoy. I would drink this when I'm getting ready to go write. I probably wouldn't have no more than 2 cups. It does give you a lot of energy, and eventually you want to actually go to sleep. So you don't want to overdo it with the mate. It has all of your vitamins, and it does help you. You're very focused. You're very focused, and that's what I enjoy about it. So it's a great thing to add to your writer's diet. Spinach. So spinach I love. I actually don't use lettuce in my salads. I prefer spinach or kale or any of the other things. I really don't like iceberg lettuce in my salads. Um, Spinach helps the brain with circulation, preventing plaque buildup in the brain. It helps to improve better thinking and learning. So this is good if you can even get your kids to eat spinach. I got my kids to eat spinach. I snuck it in everything. So eventually I didn't have to hide it anymore. They were just loving it. So spinach. Get them to eat some spinach. Popeye was right. Lentils. My family's from Trinidad, like I said, and lentils is, well, we have a dish called dal. Dal's made from yellow split peas, which is close enough to lentils for me. And we put, everything has curry. Well, curry has turmeric in it. Some people now don't use curry and they'll just use just turmeric alone. That's excellent for your brain. Turmeric prevents Alzheimer's, and I know it should be on this list. Shame on me for not putting it there, but there's a lot of things that should be on this list. It'd be too long. But turmeric is another thing that if you can incorporate it into your meals, that it doesn't go with every dish, but if you could incorporate it, give it a try. It's really good for you. Lentils and turmeric, that's a great brain meal. So lentils also is a great source of fiber. So just so you know. And the thing I didn't realize is that lentils produces glucose for the brain. Glucose is sugar. So I thought that was wonderful because your brain runs off of glucose. And this is much better than eating a donut. So, lentils. Walnuts. Walnuts, there's a lot to do. There's so much walnuts do for you. So there's your omega-3 fatty acids for those of you who don't want to eat any fish. It it prevents cognitive decline. It's high in vitamin E and improves your mood. The omega-3 fatty acids. It boosts serotonin levels, helps to lower cholesterol, and cuts brain inflammation. So walnuts, if you look at it, it kind of looks like the brain. And I was told by my aunt that foods that represent that look like our different body parts or organs are actually good for that organ. So I thought that was really interesting. She's always telling me fascinating things. So eat your walnuts. Get your kids to eat them too. Throw them on top of that salad that we just saw before. broccoli. Now, broccoli, I didn't know was good for your brain. I love broccoli. My mom is vegetarian, and so her being vegetarian, she cooked these amazing vegetable dishes. And I know all you meat eaters out there are right now saying, "Oh my gosh, this girl was deprived of a good meal," but I eventually got a hold of some steak, so don't worry. Vitamin K, broccoli has vitamin K. It enhances your cognitive function and improves your brain power. That's what vitamin K does. The thing with broccoli and most vegetables, you don't want to overcook them. When you overcook them, you kill a lot of the nutrients that's in it. So I'm looking at this broccoli and it's making me hungry. I I think broccoli is great if you can if you can learn how to cook it correctly, your kids will love it and appreciate it too. I love Brussels sprouts and a lot of vegetables that, most people don't like. One thing I've learned with children is if you introduce a vegetable to them incorrectly, they will not like it probably throughout most of their life till they get older and their taste buds get weird. I didn't like oatmeal growing up, but now it's like the best thing in the world to me. So, um, be careful how you introduce new vegetables to your kids. You don't want to over season it, but you don't want to under season it either. And you don't want to overcook them. You want them to get the nutrients. All these things that I shared with you in this video are also good for the whole entire household. Um, the kids, going to school and learning. I'm hearing about so many kids having learning disabilities. I also had a learning disability or I don't know. I think they just didn't understand how to teach me personally. But eating a healthy diet like this, focusing on the brain health will help you overall. It'll help your overall health. So, I'm April Thomas, and if you have any questions, please email me. I do one-on-one self-publishing classes, and if you're interested in that, email me. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.